Hello everyone, today I'll be doing something new on the channel which is called a skill tier list. You may ask what this is, but this is a series that I'll be doing every 2 weeks about a skill I'll be investing most of my time into. Why a tier list? Because I'll be starting from the ones I like the worst, or the least favorite ones, and finish with the ones I like the most. This video is going to be explaining a little bit how this is going to work and showing you the first skill. Yes, this series is inspired by the series done by Bumbletrix, but he recently quit with most of his Hypixel Skyblock series, so I will be continuing one of my own. So before we start, I would like to ask you guys to be sure to subscribe and like this video. It greatly helps out the channel. And to start off, I'll be giving you the list of which skills is coming in the next week. The skills will follow a pattern and we'll start with fishing, so that's today's video about. Then we'll go and move on to alchemy, then enchanting, foraging, combat, mining, and farming. So yes, farming is my favorite skill. I will go in depth about the different methods you can use to gain a lot of XP, the pets you can use, and the minion setup that makes you the most XP. Armor and tools will also be featured in these videos of my own experience, because I am not the richest man out here, so I cannot afford every single piece of armor. I will be just showing you guys my equipment. So before getting to the juicy content, I would want to explain why I don't like this skill. It's actually very easy, because you can't passive fish that easily. At least I don't. And I don't find it active enough to keep me busy without doing something else on the side. So I get bored of it quite easily, which I think a lot of people do. But to keep my skill average high, I needed to do this, and I leveled this up to level 27. To start off, I would like to show you guys my current fishing setup. This contains the armor, tools, bait, and pet. So for the armor, I use the classic shark scale armor because I think it's simply the best out there, with a 2.5% sea creature chance per armor piece, while giving a lot of crit damage and strength as well. This reforge is set on fierce, and the rod I use is the sharp rod of the sea, which gives you an extra 75 increased fishing speed and a 12% sea creature chance, while also giving you a buff of 150 damage and strength, plus 75 crit damage and 20% crit chance. However, with the sharp reforge you can now double the crit chance and the crit damage, and for the enchantments I used max enchantment table enchants, so no level 6, just the basic level 5 enchants. Now the pet. I mainly use 2 pets, which is dolphin and flying fish, but I don't use the flying fish that much anymore. Again, I'm early mid game I would say, so I don't have the required money skill to have a good setup. I mainly use dolphin for the 10% sea creature chance, and the fishing speed bonus that can get up to 20% with a lot of people around me. My dolphin is only rare and level 91, so I'll be trying to level this up pretty soon on stream, so you can expect some fishing streams pretty soon actually. So a good starting setup for fishing is, I advise, is salmon armor. Why salmon armor? Because it's very easy to get actually. It's not a really hard armor to unlock. You can use it. You can get it from the auction house, but you can also unlock it. I think it's level tier 5 salmon collection. I'm not sure about that, but and I will also use a rod of the champions. It only requires level 15 of fishing, and until then I would just get a winter rod. That's level 8 I think. And for pet I would suggest a flying fish. Why flying fish? Because they are not expensive at all, and they give a good speed boost, like extra fishing speed. And now for the minion setup, I'll be using mainly 2, and those are the 2 most dominant ones in here. And you could either go for the classic clay setup that everyone is doing, which gives quite a lot of money actually, and if you have 25 minion slots, it will give you also a lot of XP and money at the same time. And then you also have the fishing minion setup. I'll need to tell you, I do not have any experience with this setup because I simply don't like to have that much loot in my inventory, because it gets you a lot of different loot. So I don't know how it goes on the money side, but I know that it gives quite a lot of XP. And a lot of people say it's really good to start off with, and some advanced fishers doers, I don't know how you call them, like fishermen. Yeah, it's called a fisherman. A lot of fishermen still use that setup because it's really good. Baits is the last subject we're gonna touch on the fishing skill, and there are currently, right now at the moment of recording, For best baits, I mean, those are what I use and what I think are the best baits for general use. The first one is carrot, the second one is fish, the third one is whale, and the fourth one is spiked. Carrot is because it gives you a chance to catch carrot king. Fish bait because you get 30% fishing speed. Whale bait because you get rare sea creature chance plus 20% fishing speed. And spiked because of the 6% sea creature catch time. So the conclusion is the best bait is spike bait. At least I think so. And why? Because I have 2 points in this. Because 1, it's super duper cheap. And 2, there's a high chance to catch sea creatures, which makes you more profit eventually on the long run. So that you can invest in a more or better fishing gear. But this is going to be it for this episode actually. I hope you guys enjoyed the little fishing tier list. If you think I forgot something, please be sure to put it down in the description below or in the comments. And I will actually be pinning the ones that I think is very useful. And I will add a little bit of information that people told me in the comment section in the description as well, so you guys know. Basically, it's just updating it once in a while. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and see you guys in the next video. Reggie out.